Good morning, boys and girls. It's shared reading time. So since it's the start of a new week, we have a new shared reading book to introduce to you. And I'm excited about this book the way I'm excited about all our books because this is a book that we read a lot here in Mrs. Yuski's house. We read it before bedtime when we curl up in bed and get ready to read our nighttime story, or sometimes when we're just in the mood to read a book and we'll curl up on the couch and read it. So I hope you enjoy this book this week as much as my children do. And the book that we're going to read for shared reading this week is If You Give a Dog a Donut. And there are many books by this author, Laura Numeroff, in this series. You may have read some of them. If you give, there's a lot of them by Laura Numeroff. If You Give a Pig a Pancake, If You Give a Moose a Muffin. There are a lot of different ones by this author, and they're all just as good. So let's get started today. If you give a dog a donut. If you give a dog a donut. If you give a dog a donut, he'll ask for some juice to go with it. When you give him the juice, he'll drink it all up. Then he'll ask for more. There won't be any left, so he'll want to make his own. He'll go outside to pick apples. Right here. When he's up in the tree, sorry friends, when he's up in the tree, he'll toss you one. Throwing the apple will make him think of baseball. He'll want to play. You'll have to get a bat. And a covered word. You know what that means. Let's use our reading superpowers and some clues to read this covered word. So on this page it said, you'll have to get a ball and a... Let's uncover just the first letter here. What is that letter? Yeah, that's a kind of a fancy G. Yeah. Do you see anything on this page? Let's use our picture power now. That might start with the letter G. Does ball start with the letter G? Well, what sound does G make? That's right, G says G, G. So this word has to start with the G sound. Could it be ball? No. Well, I see a dog. Could it be dog? No. I see a glove. Could it be glove? It could be because the word glove starts with the g sound. But remember, good readers, they sound out all the way to the end of the word. So let's see if glove makes sense. Let's see. Glove. Glove. Does the word glove make sense with the picture? Does the word glove look right with the letters that are there? Yeah. Does the word glove sound right when we read it in the sentence? Well, let's see. You'll have to get a ball and a glove. Did that sound right? Good job. Good job solving that tricky word. Of course, he'll also need a bat. He'll ask you to pitch. He'll hit a home run. Then he'll do a happy dance to celebrate. Look at him doing that little jig, that little dance. Dancing will make him hot and dusty. So he'll need another Post-it. Let's do some word solving. So let's uncover the word and look at the first letter. Oh, that Post-it's really stuck on there. There we go. What is that first letter that you see? Yeah, W. What sounds does W make? W. W. So this word has to start with the W sound. Now let's use another power, picture power. Is there anything in this picture that starts with the W sound? What do you think? Water starts with the W sound. Let's see if we sound out water, if it makes sense through the whole word. Let's see, let's get up close. Water. 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 When we sound out through that whole word, does the word water still make sense? Yes. So let's read the sentence from the beginning now, nice and smooth. Dancing will make him hot and dusty, so he'll need some water. He'll probably start a water fight. You'll have to dry him off with your bandana. Friends, let's pause here. Turn and talk to a friend next to you and tell them what has happened so far in this story. What's happened so far in the book, If You Give a Dog a Donut? That was some excellent retelling. Let's keep reading. He'll wrap it around his head and pretend that he's a pirate. Then he'll want to go on a treasure hunt. He'll find an old kite and want to make one himself. You'll have to get him some sticks, paper, and string. When the kite is finished, he'll want to fly it. It will go higher and higher. Until it gets tangled in the apple tree. The tree will remind him of apple juice, so he'll probably ask you for some. And chances are, if he asks for some apple juice, what do you think's gonna happen, friends? What do you think's gonna happen at the end of the story? If he asks for some apple juice, what do you think he'll want to go with it? I'll give you a hint. Think about the beginning of the story. What do you think? Let's see if you're right. And chances are, if he asks for some apple juice, he'll want a donut to go with it. Did you guess right? Is that what you thought, that he'd want a donut to go with it? If you did, good job. I hope you enjoyed our first day of If You Give a Dog a Donut. I want to say good job on solving those tricky words, and good job retelling in the middle of the book, and good job making a prediction about what was going to happen at the end. Now that we finished reading for today, I want you to use the 5-finger retell to tell a friend all about this book, If You Give a Dog a Donut. I'll remind you about the 5-finger retell. To tell them who the characters are, what the setting is, what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle, and what happened at the end. I'll see you tomorrow, boys and girls.